That's why stories like Uganda, who qualified for their first tournament in nearly 40 years, warms the soul of football fans from Kampala to Kuala Lumpur. For nations which sometimes have to deal with so much, to have their chance on the big stage is surely what it's all about.
Okay, so the big guns aren't there, but joining me now live from Kampala in Uganda is TRT World's correspondent Fidelis Mbar. Fidelis, the big question, of course, is your jersey a fake or a real one?
Well, Lance, it's been, this is more like the trend here now. Almost everyone is putting on this, the jersey of the Ugandan Cranes since, even the day before the qualifier, and since they won, almost everybody you see on the street, so many people putting it on to offices. Even newscasters had to drop their jackets and their tie just to put on this as a mark of solidarity. But you can't blame them, because it's been 38 years that they've actually not been able to qualify or play at the Africa Cup of Nations. And for these, for the Ugandans, most of the supporters, majority of the young people who are actually supporting this team now were not even born when they last played at the Africa Cup of Nations. So you can understand the euphoria, you can understand the excitement, you can understand the celebration, because they've been celebrating right here in the Kampala, the city. They've been celebrating like they've won the World Cup. In fact, yesterday when I went out, some of them were so excited, even where there are reports that some people lost their lives during the celebrations.
Okay, Fidelis, you can't blame them at all. Sounds like one of the best moments in sporting history in Uganda. What next, though, now? They have qualified. They're celebrating on the streets. Do they think they have a chance? I mean, they're not known to be a footballing powerhouse.
Well, Lance, in all sincerity, many people here are not expecting the Ugandan Cranes to lift the Africa Cup of Nations in 2017, because Uganda is actually not one of the powerhouses, not a powerhouse when it comes to football across Africa. The people are, first of all, happy that they're able to make it again after 38 years. So for them, there's that more like satisfaction that they will get again to be able to showcase their skills at that platform of the continent where the powerhouses will be trading, will be locking horns during the Africa Cup of Nations. But in terms of winning or going beyond the group stage, many people are more like keeping their fingers crossed and hoping that they will take the form that has seen them play so well during the qualifiers to the Africa Cup of Nations.
Fidelis, very quickly, your country, Nigeria, won the AFCON in 2013, failed to qualify in 2015, and now they failed to qualify again in 2017. You've switched jerseys very, very quickly. What is going on with the Super Eagles?
Well, for many Nigerians, they're very disappointed. But again, for some of us, we saw that coming. We have a bunch of talents. We have players all over the world. But when they come to play as a team, Nigeria never really plays as a team. Most of the players come to display individual skills. If you talk about high-ranking, African players across Europe, Asia, and America, you have Nigerians all over the place. But that doesn't really translate recently to success on the pitch of play when they put on the green, white, green colors of Nigeria. So for many Nigerians, we missed out in the 2015 edition, and missing out again in 2017 is actually a source of worry. Even right now, Nigeria has crashed out of other championships like the World Cup and on the 17 World Cup and other champions. Even for the female, who were actually been the champions of Africa for many years, they are not going to take part in the next championship. It's really a source of worry to Nigerians, and people are hoping that the tide will change in a matter of weeks.
Okay, Fidelis, enjoy your new jersey, enjoy the celebrations. A remarkable story for Uganda.